This is Sports Talk, and welcome to another episode. As always, I'm Irsa. Man, last night was an amazing Wrestlemania. I should say the last two nights. Both nights of Wrestlemania were absolutely spectacular. You know, I haven't watched wrestling in like 5 years. A proper event, sat down and watched it. Recently, because of the lockdown, because of staying at home, you know, I've been watching more wrestling, and I gotta say, last 2 nights of WrestleMania definitely impressed me.
Yeah, both nights were truly amazing. We got to break down what our favorite matches were and who had the best performance, and maybe what we didn't like about WrestleMania. But I truly liked everything about the past 2 nights. There was great wrestling, and it was great to see the fans back finally.
Yeah, just amazing 2 nights, as I said before. But I gotta hand it off to the most unexpected athlete in the match, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny was, in my opinion, of both nights of WrestleMania, the best performer by far. And the fact that he's not a professional wrestler and he put up the best performance and did what he did is just absolutely amazing. Because I can remember from previous WrestleMania, the previous wrestling matches where other celebrities used to come. Particularly, I remember when Mike Tyson was part of D-Generation X. You know, he didn't really do much. He just used to throw punches. When Floyd came in, it was the same type of thing. But this is the first celebrity that guest starred in WrestleMania and actually fought and put up a match like other wrestlers would, if not better. Absolutely spectacular entrance, amazing performance. I thought he was the best thing in WrestleMania.
Yeah, Bad Bunny, I thought was the best performer too in the past 2 nights. He was just amazing. He actually wrestled instead of just showing up for 2 minutes and doing nothing. But one of my favorite matches was night 2, the main event, when Edge, Roman Reigns, and Daniel Bryan, they put on a great performance. And you know, Edge should have won that match, but Roman Reigns always using his cheating ways to win. But it was a great match, and I really loved the Shane McMahon versus
Come on now, you don't remember the big man? Braun Strowman? How can you forget that name? Yeah, that match was, in my opinion, tied for the best match. Now, you know, I love every Shane McMahon match. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. That match was absolutely amazing. I love the fact when the part when he ripped the cage, Braun Strowman, and brought Shane McMahon back in through the cage. I thought that was just insane. But another match I gotta give a lot of credit to, which I didn't think would live up to the hype, which I didn't think would live up to my standards of wrestling, was the main event of the first night, which was Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks match. I thought that was absolutely amazing, especially when Bianca carried her in from outside of the ring all the way inside, pressing her over her head. That was just amazing strength, and I thought that match was great. Usually, the women's match, I find, is not always the most entertaining. As what I thought it was the 6-man tag match, or the one where they kept coming in, the elimination tag match. I thought that was alright. That wasn't that great. And then the finale of that, where the final tag team match happened, I thought that was alright too. But this match, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, I gotta say, it's probably, from what I can remember, the best female wrestling match I've ever seen.
So you're saying women's wrestling is not as good as men's wrestling?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that women's wrestling matches that were the other matches in this WrestleMania weren't as good as this one. This match was amazing, and I can remember the last main event that women main evented at WrestleMania was Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey. And let's be honest, guy got all the hype because of Ronda Rousey. That match was good too. I love that match as well. But this match, like I'm saying, just blew me away. Absolutely impressive. I thought it was one of the best matches. Like I said, I think it is tied with the best match for WrestleMania. I think this was better than the triple threat match. This was better than the other. And to my surprise, it was better than the Nigerian drum match. Although that match was really good too. But this match, like I said, just blew me away. This and Shane McMahon match, I gotta say, are the best matches.
Alright, let's talk about what was disappointing about the WrestleMania. Well, I found everything almost perfect. It was great to see fans back. It was as close to perfect as you can get. It was a great WrestleMania 2 nights. But the one match that a lot of people liked, but I didn't really like too much, was the Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Because I don't like the fact that he just spins people. And that's that's supposed to be so cool. Just spinning people for as long as he can. And everyone was so excited to see him win. And he finally, all his hard work paid off. But, like, I didn't really like that match. I don't know. I heard a lot of people liked it and it had great reviews, but I didn't really like that match.
Yeah, I don't think it was the most exciting match, but to see the raw emotion that he showed after winning, I thought that was pretty amazing. I was into it towards the end of the match. But for me, the most disappointing match, and it maybe could be because I built it up too much in my head, I was looking forward to it the most, was the Fiend and Randy Orton match. I like the way it kind of ended, that the Fiend lost because he got distracted. But, I thought there'd be a lot more to that match. I thought it'd continue for longer. So I thought, the Fiend would do more moves. There'll be more, it'll be more like, more of a battle. They'll be going back and forth more. But I felt it was too short of a match. And that match really let me down. But one thing I gotta give a shout out for that match is the theatrics of that match, the entrances, and how it played out. It was that part was amazing. And the ending was good too, but I didn't like the match itself because there wasn't much happening in it.
Yeah, I also agree with that. That match was not the best out of all the other wrestling matches at WrestleMania. But I think that's it for this episode. And overall, it's a great 2 nights. Great WrestleMania. One of the best ones I can remember. And it was great to see the fans back once again.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. This amazing 2 nights of WrestleMania. Glad I started watching wrestling again. Gonna continue watching WWE. Absolutely amazing. Looking forward to what happens next with the storylines. But one of the best WrestleManias I've seen. I guess that's it for now. That's our episode for today. Thank you for listening. Please let us know what you think about the WrestleMania if you've seen it. Which night did you like better? Which matches you like better? What you thought was the best match? What you thought was the worst match? Let us know. And like always, stay home, stay safe.